we will start with the Pledge of Allegiance. So our organization, the MRA for One, has been participating in the community for over 8 years already. And in this mobile home park, which we live in, there are many elderly residents. And we were protesting to lower the rent and for our own rights. And on the day before the protest, we received a 60-day notice to leave this park. This was 8 years ago in 2013, May 3rd. We received the eviction notice to scare us, but the day after, we hosted a very, very successful protest. Here, we appealed the CUP and we brought hundreds of residents, and we were successful. We were able to get the mobile home rent control. And my dad, he has worked in the RHCCC in the community as a public official for 2 years. And you can see right here, he's sitting next to Janice Hahn and with the sheriffs. And he worked as secretary. And here, my dad, he was speaking against Asian American hate with our friends in Compton. And we made this sign, "We are one," because we cannot be divided. And we award the community leaders and we honor them with the Community Contribution Award. And we support our elected officials, and we held some forums for them so that they may state their beliefs and how they will and what they will do when elected.
Good job.
And we also host seasonal activities for the residents and to improve their livelihood. In the highlight, there's the judge, in this case, 8 years ago, he has said there was also evidence of retaliation against defendant or us and other Asian tenants of the mobile home park, which the landlord has done over the past 8 years against my family because of defections in the MRL. It made the victims pay for their criminal actions. Judge Simpson has concluded, stating there is also evidence of retaliation against defendants and other Asian tenants in 2015. So in this case, even though we were not evicted, we were forced to pay attorney's fees and other fees despite not being evicted. And this is because of the MRL. The MRL is biased. It is completely one-sided. And because of this, technically, the name of winner goes to them instead of us. So in 2015, we were the victims and we had to pay to the criminals. And there's evidence of hate crime. 2016, many MRE 144 residents from our organization. And here is the wage garnishment on the left and the levy on the right.
Look at the date.
Look at the date. It's 1/29/20 or 1/23/20. So this is before rent was due. You could take a screenshot if you like. Against what they have in their lease agreement. They would say that on the lease agreement, they said that there would be a fine if we paid it late, but they left no room to give us a fine and instead immediately sent the 3 plus 60-day notice. They included the plus so that there'd be no room for negotiation. They wanted us out, which was against their lease agreement, even though there was a fine that we could have paid. So here it is in Chinese. They violate their own lease agreement.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see clearly? They gave us this. So it says that we have to leave by today. If we don't leave by today, then the sheriffs are going to come. So
They already come.
they already came and to tell us that we have to leave.
There's no signature.
And
There's no judge's signature on. And here we have the 4 audio recordings of what went on inside the court. So here are the 9 points.
yeah, 9 points.
You could spot these lies that they have said.
We have to go today. Okay, see you later then.
No, we're not taking you. You cannot come in.
We have to be there. This is our lawyer told us.
Yeah,
Well,
please.
you can call your lawyer and tell him to call the court, okay?
Oh,
What is the case number? Why
What's
would
this
you
one?
have to? What is an emergency? Nothing's gonna happen
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
okay. Hold on. Let me give you the.
Why would it be the emergency?
Okay, the case number is 20W
Okay.
CUD
Okay?
00604.
And you are, okay, so you have an appointment on the 23rd for a hearing. What is the emergency?
Today? Yes, we are going to file.
No, the 23rd.
Yes.
23rd.
I know.
Okay, so that's next week.
So today we have to file trial by jury.
Sir, listen to me, okay? You cannot not.
Okay, so please excuse me for a moment. So in our past cases, we have experienced violations of our Seventh Amendment right. Even though we filed a request for a jury trial on time, they said that it was late. They keep on saying it was late, so we never ever got a jury trial. And because of that, we really needed to get this jury trial for this case, but they would not let us through.
Come in.
Is it possible to make an exception?
No. I'm telling you, the appointment calendar is booked. Which part of that don't you understand?
And
I'm serious. They cannot let you in. You can try. Security's not gonna let you in. So you want to drive to the court for no reason? That's your choice.
Is it possible to file something while there without going in?
No. Okay, so you still don't understand the word no? You cannot come in and file anything.
Or can we file online?
No.
So
we cannot file online?
No, for what you want to do, to file a demand for jury, that's not an emergency. You can wait for tomorrow.
So in this part, she says that we cannot file online, which is incorrect. That is fraud. We could have filed it online. And later on they try to say that you could have filed online, but no, we could have filed it online, but they lie and say no.
Tomorrow morning. Who told you it's an emergency? It's
The,
not a matter of life or death.
the
So
lawyer.
how is that an emergency? You're not being evicted today, so how is that an emergency?
So do you think tomorrow we go to file the trial by jury is okay?
Yes, I'm not. You can file anything tomorrow.
So
I don't understand.
before
The day tomorrow, it would have been late.
the trial date, we file the trial by jury is okay,
You can
huh?
file tomorrow. The judge is not going to even look at your document until the day of the 23rd. There's no decision to
The date still matters.
be made about jury tomorrow or today until the 23rd. That's not we don't do jury trials. The clerk is not available to do jury
They say that they don't do jury trials in this court.
trials. So once a case is reviewed by the judge, if they authorize a jury trial, they will give you a date and time and department number.
Okay, by what you have said, if we can go today or tomorrow, it's the same.
Listen to me. Oh my God. You cannot come in today, sir. Please
Okay.
understand. I don't know how many times I have to repeat myself. You cannot come in today.
Okay.
So can I make you an appointment for tomorrow?
Okay, please
So they made an appointment for tomorrow so that we would file it late.
make an appointment tomorrow then.
Okay. May I have your phone number?
626-905-7188.
No need it later. Okay, that's out.
For the record, can I have your name?
Sandra.
So
Sandra. Thank you,
Oh,
Sandra.
Sandra.
So Sandra, we have to keep the record, and today we talked to you. So in the future, maybe testify. We are going to go to the court to file, but we cannot make it.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay, he's gonna send you a text with the reservation number for tomorrow. The first available appointment was at 9:15.
All
Okay.
right. Great. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
See you tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay. So this next recording is when we have went to the court to ask about our documents that we have filed previously. So our lawyer at that day, he already filed the document.
So, sir, just to make sure our lawyer filed e-file yesterday. If he filed, just a date by his filing. Today we are fine.
If they e-filing what?
For
The jury.
for
yes,
trial
yeah.
by jury.
Yeah, I don't know why you guys are filing it if he's gonna file it too.
If he filed, we don't have to file today.
We were just checking it up.
Whoa, hold on.
Thank you.
Yeah, he did file it.
Oh, great. Okay, so today we don't have to file it. Just take it off.
Yeah.
Because date is very important.
The ones you
So in here, we tried to file it, and they already said that it has been filed before, but they still took our copy and made that one the true file. If he thought we were filing duplicates, he should not have accepted our file.
We worry the kind of thing, if we don't have the tribal jury, that's very dangerous to us. We had the experience before.
Yeah,
the
I do. Thank you so
The
much.
same retaliation 7 years ago, they did it, but they failed. At that time, we applied for the tribal jury. It was denied.
The jury demand we tried to file yesterday got rejected because they said there's already one.
Oh, wow.
So you guys must have filed a jury demand already, right?
No. The jury demand depend on you. You already filed yesterday. They already received it. And we told them, if already filed, we don't have to file today. However, the court take mine and denied yours. They just put it upside down.
So in this recording, we are trying to ask them to redress what they have done wrong, but they would not redress what they have done wrong. They kept it the same day, which made it late.
Remember on Monday I called you? This is Ken Meng.
Okay, regarding the appointment, right?
Yes,
Or a small claim?
yes, that's the case of unlawful detainer. And
Oh, okay.
yeah, on Monday you don't want us to go to the file, and you
Oh,
said,
yeah, because of the demand for jury trial.
oh yes, and we told you
Okay, so
if that day we couldn't go there, it would be late.
right,
And
yes.
and also you said we cannot
You
make.
came the next day.
Yes, also you said we cannot make a e-file. And so that's why on the second day we have to go there to check, because we were wondering if it's possible our lawyer to help us to make the file or didn't.
I never said you can't do e-file. If you have an attorney, your attorney could have submitted the document by e-file.
All right,
You
whatever.
can do that.
Okay, whatever. When
That is wrong. We could have e-filed it. They say that we could have e-filed it, but back then they said that we couldn't have e-filed it.
we told our lawyer, and he said he's going to make a e-file. And so on the second day, on Tuesday, we went to the court and we asked the clerk, a man, I'm not sure what's his name, and told him if our lawyer already filed, we don't have to do anything today. But if our lawyer, he didn't make the e-file, and we will make a file. And he didn't tell.
Let
He
me have the case number.
Okay, hold on, please. Let me get the case number. The case number is 20 WCUD 00604.
You have the trial on the 23rd.
Yes, on Monday, 23rd on Monday, right? Yeah, so we got to know if we couldn't make a file on Monday for the trial by jury, it would be late. So that's why we asked our lawyer to make it. But we were not sure.
Okay, so your demand for jury trial was filed on the 17th. So what is your question?
Yes, that's the question I'm asking. We filed on 16, not 17. At the day?
Yeah, the 17th.
No, 16.
The 16th was Monday. You didn't come Monday. You came the Tuesday, the 17th.
Because you didn't want us to go.
It's not that I didn't want you. You couldn't come, sir, because the appointments were already booked.
Yes.
We cannot have anybody here without an appointment. And it was busy already. So it's not that I didn't want you. Why would I not want you in here? If you have an appointment, you are more than welcome to be here.
All right.
So what are you telling me?
All right. That's the reason the same day we told our lawyer. And our lawyer made the e-file. That's the day we made the file.
Okay.
Yeah.
The record, the lawyer made the file on 16.
但是呢，这个法庭办事人员拒绝，他不肯改，这是一个很大的问题，就是说他应当是去改过来，因为我们已经有了。他说 duplicate 的话，那就应该改掉我后去 file 的，这样就可以赶上这个 trial by jury 的时间了。这样的话，法官就不会说什么你晚了，因为他们这么做的话，就是希望给法官留了一个余地，让法官
made the file or did.
Okay, go ahead, Tom.
And our lawyer the file on 16.
Okay, if it was done after 5, it wouldn't be dated the 16th. It would be dated the 17th because we stopped working at 5. Even if he would have done it at night on the 16th, then it would have been received on the 17th, process the 17th for us. So why does that matter?
That's actually wrong. So they filed it on the lawyer filed it at 4:27, which is before the court was closed. And if it was filed before the court was closed, then it would have been on time.
Sandra, for the record, I have to make a record for what we are talking about. It's a serious. Maybe it's
dated the 16th, but it was filed the 17th.
No, filed 16. We went to the court.
No, it was not filed on the 16th.
Are you going to listen to me? Sandra, are you going to listen?
Quiet, aren't I? Go
Okay,
ahead.
thank you. So you told us we cannot make a file on Monday. We told you that's the last day. Whatever you want to push us on the second day and 17. And even you made a reservation for us, but we know 16 was the last day. That's why we call our lawyer, and the lawyer successful to make the e-file on 16. Is that true? Was that true?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I wouldn't get that document. No.
All right. Sandra, I give you time to go check the document, see if you can find the filed trial by jury on 16 by our lawyer, Fred Knuck.
Did he give you an ID number?
Fred Naka told me he filed at that day. So he should receive any confirmation from you guys. Can you check the record?
There was nothing filed. The only thing we have is what you brought in on the 17th.
Was anybody delete the file on 16?
What do you mean?
And all right, this looks you really don't understand, huh? Okay, I tell you detail. On Monday, we called you.
Okay. Listen. You're trying to tell me that your attorney filed on e-filing on Monday after we spoke. Okay. There is nothing. There's no one that can delete anything from the computer. If it was filed or rejected for any type of reason, it would show that it was rejected. Okay?
Interesting.
So,
我跟大家说一下这一段儿这个录音非常的重要，你可以听听，也非常的有趣，这个谎言转来转去的。OK, Tom, go ahead.
does that answer your question?
My question is, my lawyer called me, said he successfully filed on 16.
Okay.
Yeah, because
So then give me a confirmation number or a transaction number, and I can look it up. But there's nothing in the system.
all right. I will let what you have said to my lawyer knows, and what you have said.
Okay.
You said that there's no record on the 16, but my lawyer told me he already filed on 16.
Okay.
So
I'm still listening. So
yeah.
I told you already that there's nothing saying that it was filed on the 16th.
Sandra, I have to.
And if it was filed after hours, then it would still show in the system as 17 because it's after hours.
So you said there are no any record about anybody delete anything. You just cannot see anything.
No. No. The only thing I have here is what you brought in, demand for jury trial the 17th.
Okay, Sandra, because it's serious, this involve maybe unconstitutional actions. So it probably go to FBI and go to other authority
Okay.
departments.
Go ahead. All right, that's
So
fine.
I have to make sure with you, and whatever because the
Okay,
serious.
you don't have to make sure with me. I'm telling you what I see. If you give me a transaction number, I can check. I don't have a transaction number, so I cannot check.
Okay.
The only thing I have is the default. I mean the case number. There was a demand for jury trial that was submitted on the 17th, and the notice of hearing that was submitted by the attorney of the plaintiff. So nothing else by your attorney.
That's very interesting. All right, I can remind you, Sandra, whatever you talk, I record it. And I can remind you one thing was when our family went to the court on Tuesday, we asked the clerk, and he said, from beginning, he didn't say our lawyer to filed. So that's why we gave our document to the clerk, asked him to file. On the meantime, I don't feel good. I didn't feel good. So I asked him double check to make sure our lawyer already filed. If he was not filed, we will file this. And he told us, yes, he did. He filed. My lawyer filed. Then we told him, all right.
We don't want ours filed.
Yes. Gave up what
Right.
we have done today and keep our lawyers filed.
That's what we wanted.
Yesterday, because on 16 was the last day, we caught the date. Because I know if we filed on 17, we will
Lose it.
So you understood that. You understand what we want. We want a jury trial.
Okay.
We won't mess up.
Yeah. It
Do you-
doesn't make any sense.
Do you understand, Sandra?
Yes.
See,
And now
Mhm.
I went to the e-filing on the search rejects and put your case number, and it was rejected at 427. No, hold on. It was received at 427.
It was received at 4:27 before the court was closed.
From
But-
16.
But they rejected it, which made it late. No se-
By I don't know, One Legal. I guess that's the server he uses. Is this? Let me check.
Sandra, please, we really need your help.
This is my son.
Listen to me. It was rejected on the 17th at 10:22 a.m.
Could you undo the rejection? Reject
No.
ours instead. No.
Of course not. It was rejected. It was rejected. Let me see for what. The recent duplicate. Okay, so when it was received by the e-file, even though he submitted 427, I guess when the transaction went through, it was after hours or something. By the time they processed this document, you had already brought yours, the demand for jury trial. So then they saw duplicate and rejected the one that your attorney submitted.
What's the reason?
I just told you, duplicate document submitted.
Sandra, why when duplicate you didn't keep the good one and you take the bad one, you take out the good one?
I didn't. First of all, I didn't do it. You cannot accuse me of doing something that you don't even know I did.
Who did that?
I didn't do this.
Who did that?
Another clerk. Another clerk.
Another clerk. Oh,
All I did was make an appointment for you for the 17th of November. I didn't do anything else.
Okay.
I'm trying to help you understand
Thank you.
that once it's submitted after hours, it's going to show up in our system for the next business day. Do you understand that?
Great. Oh, thank you,
We don't
Sandra.
work 24 hours a day.
Yes. I think I already talked to you about what we should communicate. Next one, I want to communicate with the clerk who delete my lawyer's file. I want to talk to you.
I never even used the word delete. I never said delete. It said rejected.
Oh, rejected. Okay, whatever. I want to ask you to talk to her or him, please.
It does. Let me see who did it. Why would you want to talk to that person?
Yes, please.
For what? No, I said for what?
For what? For correct the mistake.
Yes. No, it's not. You cannot undo it. Do you? Okay. When you came in, when your attorney submitted this document, it was 427 by the. They took the document through a vendor, which is what they're supposed to do. Every attorney that uses the e-filing goes through a vendor. They took that document at after 5. Then so the next after 5. Then so the next business day, which was the 17th, when the clerk opened up the documents, you already had filed the document and it was already scanned and everything on the system.
Great.
So the one that you brought in. So when they submitted this one, when it was received in the electronic filing system, it was rejected because it's a duplicate file.
I think the clerk made a mistake.
Okay, well, you can determine that. You can explain it to the judge, and it'll be up to the judge to determine whether they want to grant you the jury trial or not in the first place. So
no, not there yet. This regarding the clerk work. It's not judge's work.
No, we don't. The clerk's office does not set any jury trials. So even if your demand for jury trial is received with your answer, we don't do jury trials. It's reviewed by the judge, and the judge determines whether she's going to grant your request for jury or not.
You said correct, but it's a different thing. The thing is, we want to keep the lawyer, our lawyer already filed. That's the thing we want to get. And we already talked to the clerk, and he understood he shouldn't file ours because the file is already there. That's what we are looking for. And he couldn't take us and deny our lawyers. No, that's wrong. I want our lawyers, the right one over there, instead of.
Okay, you're still not understanding whether or not the attorney's document was going to be received on the 16th. If it would have been received before 5 o'clock, like early in the morning or in the afternoon, it would have still been the 16th. But it was received after hours. So it's still the 17th, regardless of what the time it was received, because it was after hours. So you can explain it to the judge. It'll be, regardless, it'll be up to the judge anyways.
Oh, Sandra, no. The things I already reminded you, those things are all recorded, right? And because they involve the constitutional
Why are you recording my
rights.
conversation with you? Why are you recording my conversation with you?
This is serious.
Why?
This is very serious. This is for evidence.
No, you cannot record the conversation. I didn't authorize you to record it in the first place.
I have to do it, Sandra.
You're telling me after. You're telling me after you started recording me. That's not right.
Whatever, you are doing public work. It's not your personal job.
You're not supposed to record me.
You are serving to the people, and the people have
You're
the right.
You're not supposed to record me.
People have
You're
the
not
right.
supposed to record me.
People have the right to
Listen
know
to
the
me.
truth.
No. The truth? I'm not lying to you.
Thank you so much.
The truth about what?
So can I get the clerk?
No, you need to stop recording me because you're doing a federal offense by recording me without my authorization in the first place. If anything, you need to contact the court and ask for a recording of our conversation, not you recording me.
I record
Do you understand that?
And I have to use it. If you use anything against me,
you're not.
You can sue me.
Well,
all right? You can sue me. And right now, Sandra.
I'm gonna hang up now because I already explained to you a couple of times, and I'm done. And then you recording me. That's not right.
I need to talk to another clerk. She hangs up.